Good morning. Welcome to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your host, Diana Rich, joined in the studio with our producer, Alex Snyder. Good morning.
Good to be here.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Settled in my new apartment.
Awesome.
Unpacked last weekend, so all settled in.
All right. Very good. And a short walk to work for you?
It is. But I have we're doing the holiday show, so I have a lot of commercials, so I have to go to Ace and More and some boutiques along that road, so I still have to drive. But After that, straight walking.
All right. That's exciting. Later on the show, I'm going to be talking with Samantha Meyer from Main Street, Washington, about lots of exciting events happening in downtown Washington, the snow events. So stay tuned. Some really awesome things coming at you that you'll want to know about. But first, let's take a look at the weather. Today, chance of showers, high of 59. Tonight, mostly clear, 34. And tomorrow, sunny with a high of 58. I kind of like this weather.
It's nice.
I could get used to it. I haven't seen rain in the forecast for a while, so we'll see if it actually happens. I feel like sometimes it's been there and then it hasn't really amounted to much, but maybe it will tonight. Not sure. Community events. Looks like Thursday, there's a Powerful Tools for Caregivers class at Halcyon House at 10 a.m. And then there's the Thursday noon concert series at the Washington Public Library. And Saturday is Veterans Day. Washington downtown retailers are offering special discounts to veterans and their spouses this Saturday, November 11th, thanking them for their service. Participating stores, Boho Bailey Boutique, Brown Shoe Fit, Central Park Antiques, Don's Jewelry and Design, Earthly Blessings, Emporium, Jazz It Up Boutique, Lynn and Shelby's Home Decor and more, Mama Llama's Barn, Purposely You Boutique and Home, Rural Roots Boutique, The Village, Wolf Floral, Dodici Shop, and The Chair.
So, a lot of shops.
It is a lot of shops. I was debating reading them off, and then I decided just to go for it. Yeah, might as well. So, all right. So let's take a look at the police report. Some exciting. Not exciting, but kind of some exciting things happened downtown Washington yesterday. A van went through the front doors at Taste of China. Washington Fire, Washington EMS, and a lot of others that I will not read off all responded. Alliant was contacted. One subject was transported to the Washington County Hospital. $1,500 damage to the car. State accident report to be filed. Moore's Towing removed the vehicle. And the driver was charged with failure to maintain control. So I hope the driver is okay. I'm assuming so. But that was kind of an interesting sight to see yesterday. Headed away for lunch and saw that. So I'm sure if someone was eating lunch, that probably was quite the surprise.
Entertainment.
Yes.
Dinner and a movie. You know?
How did you hear about it yesterday?
I was in Mount Pleasant during the morning, and I came back, and Julie was like, "Did you hear what happened?" And I was like, "No." And then she told me.
Yeah, it's nice that they have a second set of doors, so people can still go to Taste of China to eat. So they're not. They did not miss a beat. Still open.
When I was driving home, they already had the sign on the old door that said "Go to this door," and I was like, right back in business.
That's right. Yeah, didn't skip a beat.
Don't quit.
So, all right. Well. Hopefully everybody is okay. Sounds like they are, and that's unfortunate. Another call. Caller reports 5 dogs are chasing his livestock, unsure where they came from. Dogs are not familiar and possibly were dumped off. 9220 responded. Dogs had run off through the tree line, unable to locate.
There's a lot of gangs of dogs we read about. I don't know if it's the same ones, if we just have some feral dogs running around Washington or something.
That is a dog gang. I know. I was like, 5 dogs? Wow. That's interesting. Another call. Caller reports several kids were on her front porch, and now they are riding around on bicycles yelling profanities at the caller's residence. 110 responded. Kids had left the area. Officer spoke with the caller. It was documented.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
gang of dogs, gang of kids, all kinds of trouble going on in Washington.
Trouble.
All right. That's all we have for the police report. Please stay tuned, and we'll be talking with Samantha Meyer from Main Street, Washington.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks. but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank. Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross, Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Hey Andrea, what do lawyers wear to court? Lawsuits.
Welcome back to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your host, Diana Rich, and I'm joined in the studio with Samantha Meyer. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Still drinking my coffee, but I'm good.
Yeah, I had one cup of coffee, and I was like, I don't think I have time to make another cup of coffee before I run to Washington Live. So I'm going off of one, but I'm doing pretty good. You're looking festive in your red.
Thank you.
And we're going to be talking about all of things holiday and snow related in downtown Washington today.
Yes. And just to clarify, so snow, because neither one of you knew.
No.
And I only know because I'm the director, so fun me. Snow events are put on by Main Street, and it's just kind of what we call everything from like November to December, and it stands for Showcasing Nights of Washington. So that's why it's snow. But I just usually say snow because Showcasing Nights of Washington is really long and doesn't really flow off the tongue. And it's not very festive sounding.
Yeah,
so we just go with snow.
Snow's great.
So anything you see with snow, or I'm talking about snow, it's just November to December, all the stuff.
All the things.
Quick explanation on that.
Awesome. And you have the postcard in front of you,
I do.
and I have that sitting on my counter so I can be reminded of all of the things going on. So
Yes.
does everybody like in Washington County? Okay.
Yes.
Get that
I mean,
postcard.
all the cities at the very least, maybe not all the rural areas. Although I got one and I live out of town, so I don't know. I just have to click all the routes. It's quite the process. Kathy at the Washington Post Office is my hero for helping me do this year. It's a beast, but it's done.
It's a great, I love having things electronically, but there's something about just having that paper reminder in my kitchen of like quick.
Right. I just stick it on the fridge and it's like, okay, right. That stuff.
Yes.
And next year, actually, we hope to send it a little further. We're going to see if we can get it to Fairfield, some areas of like southern Iowa City areas, just to kind of expand on that and get more people to come to town.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Well, I think, such an awesome run of events. This time of year is so much fun because of the holidays, but the work that you guys do, and I know the chamber has events to kind of bring people out and get them festive and full of holiday spirit.
I know last week was hard because it was Halloween, so we did trick or treat around the square on Tuesday, and then Thursday was holiday open houses, and I was like, what season are we in? Like, it was just...
And Halloween felt like Christmas season because it was freezing and windy.
And then 2 days later, it was like 50 degrees and beautiful, and we were out shopping. So
yeah,
it's fine.
Pretty standard.
Okay.
So this weekend you have the
Veterans Day,
which I spewed out all of the names of the stores.
Okay. That's all the stores that are participating in all of the snow stuff. So if there's a shopping event or anything, those 15 stores are participating in all the things going on from November and December. But yeah, so Veterans Day is this weekend. So they're all offering a special discount for veterans and their spouses. Try to have your military ID on you. Not all of them will ask because hopefully you're being honest about it. Please don't pretend to be a veteran, and shop downtown. So, and there's also, I know, Dodici Shop, I think. A couple local realtors have sponsored coffee for the day for veterans. So just a lot of neat little things like that going on this weekend.
Yeah.
To kind of kick off some of the snow stuff. If you missed the holiday open houses, you definitely need to come downtown. The stores are beautiful. I don't really want to see snow, but I like seeing all the snow stuff.
Yeah.
So they've got all the Christmas decor and just gorgeous. Earthly Blessings closed for like 2 days, and so did Lynn & Shelby's, just to get it all out and beautified. And it's amazing what these people do. So Pink Friday is next, and that's next Friday.
Okay.
So on Tuesday, we'll be out. We'll have some Main Street elves out and about putting pink bows on all the store doors that are participating. So Pink Friday is an annual event, and it's just to kind of, I don't know, supersede Black Friday, I guess. So Black Friday is really just all about, Best Buy and Walmart and the box stores and Amazon. Pink Friday is to encourage you to shop local before you shop those big box stores on Black Friday. You're going to see deals, and you're going to get drinks, and they've got sales. Their discounts are not going to be 50% off, whatever, a giant TV or anything like that. But they've got amazing things in store. And so it's just to encourage you to start here first before you go look. So whatever you can't find on Pink Friday, go ahead and look for on Black Friday.
Yeah.
But just shop here first, if at all possible.
I love that.
And there's about at least 5 of the stores are serving pink drinks all day while you shop. So I'm either going to be working or shopping, but either way, I'll probably be drinking. So
sounds like a perk to the job.
It is, right? I'm on the clock. It's fine. So that's next weekend. And then we're going to get into Shop Small Saturday and everything that happens the Saturday of Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So, and hopefully this weather kind of holds, because we've got trees to put up next week and bows and all kinds of things. And it was like 10 degrees when we put the bows on the doors last year, and we about froze to some of the doors.
Fingers crossed.
But it's fine. So far it looks like it still might be 50s next week.
Awesome.
So we're excited about that. So the big day.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving, and then things are dialed in.
Yes. Saturday, November 25th is the day to come to downtown Washington. So we start the day with a couple of things. We've got breakfast with Santa first thing at 8 a.m. That's at the UP Church. Lions Club does a fabulous job cooking the pancakes and the sausage for this breakfast with Santa. We'll have Santa and Mrs. Claus there. Your kids can come get family pictures with Santa. You can do a little craft, and you can bring your wish lists all at that same time.
So do people need to register ahead for that event, or can they pay at the door?
You can pay at the door.
That has been like one of my kids' favorite events growing up. Like, what a great opportunity to see Santa Claus early. Mm-hmm. So the kids' lists, although they'll probably change 27 times before Christmas. Have a fun breakfast and like get into the holiday spirit. I think that's like if you have kids, such like a must-do event. If you don't have kids, still a great breakfast, still super fun, but that's one of my favorites.
If you've been lucky enough, you might get snowman-shaped pancakes from Lyle Moen, because he makes shaped pancakes. If he's got time. Sometimes there's just too much of a line, and it's too much to
got to move, yeah.
But he's the pancake wizard there.
Yes.
So yeah, tickets are $7 for adults, $3 for children, 3 and up. So,
all right.
And you can get them beforehand. It's not necessary. You can get them at the door.
All right.
And then a little bit at the same time, but Jingle Bell Run is also another tradition that we do that morning. Steve Roth puts that on, and registration starts at 8 and the run starts at 9. You start at JP's. You are encouraged to dress up in whatever holiday decor you want to dress in. I think I've seen you there before.
Yep,
because you
this
do
is
all the
another one of our
runs and
favorite
things.
events. Yes.
So if you get to Breakfast with Santa early enough, you can also do the Jingle Bell Run.
Or if you run fast enough.
Because pancakes and sausage before a 5K is maybe not comfortable, but just do the walk. It's fine.
Yes. Awesome.
And that is $25, and then they do a can drive as well. So bring a canned item to donate.
One of my favorite things about this event too, it's not serious runners will run, but there's a ton of people walking, and it's just for fun and people getting out and about. So like
a lot of dogs and families.
You don't need to train for this. You could just go out and do your thing. And pajama onesies are encouraged. It's usually what I show up in. I'm usually either like too hot or still too cold, because like the fleece pajamas just trap it in. So are you going to be running this year?
Oh, I will be at Breakfast with Santa.
Okay.
Yep. So somebody's got to manage the craft table and
Yes. Very good.
Gotta do that instead. Emmy will be there. Emmy Keith is our board secretary.
Oh, yes.
And so she's one of our little elves, and she'll be doing the Jingle Bell Run and taking pictures for us for
Very
that.
cool.
So
Awesome.
yeah, and then Steve Roth donates those funds to a couple different places. He usually does Paws and More, the Chamber, Main Street. So it's a really good cause too. Let me know if I'm talking too long about something.
You're doing great.
So then
We'll finish out that weekend.
in the kind of the break between the morning things and all the evening stuff is basically you're encouraged to just go shopping. Get your Christmas shopping done early. It's Shop Small Weekend, Small Business Saturday. It's all kind of tied together. And it's just all the stores are going to have all the stops pulled out. So they started it with their holiday open houses, but then they just keep building. And they get new inventory in, almost all of them, every single week. So even if you think you saw everything at the open houses, it's either changed or they've gotten more by the end of the month. So we also have, and I brought one somewhere. Give me a second. Shop Small tokens. So these tokens we'll be handing out. A couple Main Street elves will actually start doing them next Friday for Pink Friday. But there's a little QR code on the back that lists all the stores that are participating, which is those 15 stores, and you'll get a special discount or free gift with purchase, whichever they're choosing to do if you get one of these tokens.
Awesome.
So it's just an extra thank you for shopping small and local first. And so we'll be handing out, there's only 50 of them. So if you're out shopping, look for an elf.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a break because we'll be putting out cones and barricades and stuff and getting ready for the parade.
Yes.
So at 5, the live radio play will be in the library. So this is a live reading of a Christmas play or story. So they're actually doing 2 different stories this year. They're doing Sherlock Christmas Story and Father Knows Best. So they're both about 30 minutes, so it'll still be that 1 hour runtime. You are encouraged, we'll have the street blocked off, so you're encouraged to come set up your chair, grab some hot chocolate, and sit in front of the windows and watch them as they perform that. It's not a huge performance, but they're reading it live, and they usually dress up cute, and so it's just a really neat little live radio play to watch, and KCII will be broadcasting that.
Awesome.
So then right after that, we will be in Central Park at the bandstand for the lighting ceremony, and so this is where... if you didn't already, we have Lights of Love trees, memorial trees, and we just sold out yesterday. And I was supposed to cap it at 100, and we actually ended up with like 102. So I have to find 2 more trees, but it's fine. It's fine. So we will have 102 trees in downtown, and we had 91 last year.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Hopefully we have the space for all of them. Sorry, Dawn. But we'll be putting those up next week as soon as they come in. The drought has been wild for Christmas trees. So we actually ended up getting trees from a tree farm in Fairfield this year. So Atwood Tree Farm. And so we'll be picking those up next week, and then we'll put those up, and people that bought them can decorate them. So they just end up, we supply the lights, white lights and a red bow for each tree. And then families are encouraged to decorate them with anything else that they would like to add. So they all, I think all but maybe 2, because some of them were purchased from out of state, were decorated last year, and it was just absolutely beautiful.
It looks so awesome. I love it.
It's just a really cool thing.
Yeah.
And so we have 102 of those this year.
Awesome.
So they'll be lit, and then we will also turn on the lights around the square, so all the 4 sides of the square. A special guest will come on stage and help us light those with some Christmas magic. And so that starts at 6. And then the parade will start as soon as the ceremony is done. So we do read all the names of the trees and any dedications that the families gave us to read off as well. And then we'll start the 28th annual lighted parade.
Awesome.
So the parade is free to enter. You can have a float, you can walk in it, you can jog in it, you can drive a car. It just has to have lights. So if you walk in it, just wrap yourself in lights. I don't know. But so free to enter, and we have prizes for first and second. $100 for first and $50 for second to donate to a charity of your choice.
All right.
So that's really exciting. KCTC sponsored that, so that's fun. And then Mama Llama's Barn, because if you don't know Mama Llama's Barn, it's Carissa, and she is full of ideas and things. And so we had been tossing around, like, what do we do after the parade? And so she is guiding horse-drawn carriages.
That's very cool.
So they're going to be around, they're going to be in the parade, and then they're going to be around after the parade until about 8 p.m. for carriage rides. And I think they're going to be $2 a ride, so you can wait and get a horse-drawn carriage ride. And then we are also, surprise, going to open up Santa's house that night too.
Oh, cool.
So you can go, so we're holding Santa's house at the library.
Okay.
So the library gave us permission to open up that night after the parade until 8, so we can have Santa after the parade. So you can either get horse-drawn carriage rides or go see Santa. And yeah, Yeah, so that's exciting.
Awesome. Yeah, that is such a fun day, like starting from beginning to end, kind of something for everybody for sure. If somebody wants to be in the lighted parade, where do they find the registration form?
They can find it online. We've got it on our website, on our Facebook page, or they can stop into the Main Street office.
Awesome.
And you can just bring that with you the day of. You can turn it in early if you want, and I'll just put it in our binder, but you can just bring it with you. We'll have floats line up around 5:30 over by the
Like
State
Washington
Bank
State Bank
mobile.
drive-thru.
Yep, drive-through. And yeah, so I think we probably had 15 or 20 last year, so hopefully we have more than that. And hopefully the weather's good. The weather was beautiful last year.
Yeah.
So hopefully this weather kind of holds and we're not wasting it too early because that was really nice last year.
Right. Yes, I hear you on that. Alex, are you going to be around Thanksgiving weekend?
I will be in Arizona.
Arizona? You hate hot weather.
It's I went there as a kid.
Okay.
So
A family there or just a tradition?
my grandparents used to have a condo.
Okay.
But so now we're going, and I've never seen the Grand Canyon, so we're going to the Grand Canyon.
Okay. Well, that'll be
But
awesome.
I've been there like 14 times, so
Okay.
visiting
Very
the old
good.
sites.
All right. Well, I was going to see if you were running the Jingle Bell Run or if you were going to have a lighted.
Nope.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
All right. Next year, you'll have to mark your calendar. Let's head to commercial break. And when we get back, we'll wrap up with Samantha with a lot of other events that are still happening with the snow events in Washington.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
You know, it's not a question of what all you have and so on with your life. It's who is in your life and how much you care for them and how much they care for you. And Tammy definitely cares.
I met Tammy about 20 years ago when her daughter was in Special Olympics and I was coaching. Told me that she was into doing senior benefits. We became even closer friends. She cares about everybody, especially the seniors. So call her.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Welcome back to Washington Live. I'm your host, Diana Rich, and I've been talking with Samantha Meyer from Main Street, Washington about the snow events happening. And we kind of just finished with what's going on the weekend after Thanksgiving. So many things going on. the Breakfast with Santa, the Jingle Bell Run, Shop Small Weekend, live radio play, downtown lighting ceremony, followed by the carriage rides and Santa's house. And then the 102 trees in downtown Washington. If you wish you would have gotten a tree, don't call Sam.
Sorry
There's
about
no
it.
more trees. She's still looking for two.
I had to tell somebody no this morning, and I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't add anymore.
Yeah, that would have been me, because I'm like, oh, you mean we had to plan for Christmas before Christmas?
Right.
Like, yeah. So many things going on. So we kind of covered like through the Saturday after Thanksgiving, so the 25th of November. And then on the 26th, Santa's house officially opens.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yep. So Santa's house is at the library this year, and probably moving forward, because it kind of dawned on us, like, why don't we just do it at the library? Like, it's a public space and it's beautiful and it's heated, so we'll probably partner with the library moving forward on this. And so it's really nice of them to let us use that. It'll be on the second floor upstairs. Okay. So there's an elevator and stairs, and it'll be open from 1 to 4 on November 26th, which is a Sunday, and then December 2nd, which is a Saturday. So just doing the 2 days. We had 4 days last year, and 2 of them were very, very slow.
Okay.
So we just kind of cut it down to those 2 days, and then after the parade, and if there's an absolute need to bring a couple days back, we'll see about it. But we kind of just had Santa sitting around for 2 of those days. So
mark your calendar. And it's free to come visit Santa.
Free to come. Bring your list. You get a candy cane. You can take your own pictures. We'll have somebody there taking pictures as well that we'll post to our Facebook. But you're welcome to bring your own camera and take your own pictures too.
Awesome. Does your daughter have her Christmas list ready or not yet?
She does, actually.
Wow.
And I will tell you why. It's because of Boho Bailey. So if Leslie's watching, it's her fault. So she made these new ornaments, and they're a little envelope, a wooden envelope, and it says your kid's name on it and Santa list or something like that. And you can stick an actual list in this,
cool.
this wooden envelope. And her mock-up that she made said Camille's list. So Camille saw it, and so obviously we have to get this ornament. And I was like, well, you don't even have a list to put in there. So what did we do on Sunday? We made a list.
You did the list.
Somehow, there's only 4 things on this list. And I was like, this is it? Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
This is it. And so, but now I'm like, well, Grandma needs a list, and Granddad needs a list. We might need to add more things to this list.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll evolve as she shops downtown Washington.
Yes,
so.
she will see more things.
Yes.
Especially if we go to Lynn and Shelby's. But yes, so bring your lists. And then we will also, I forgot to put this on here, the big red mailbox will be out, I think, the end of next week.
Okay.
We'll be out in Central Park by the fountains, so that you can go mail your list to Santa if you don't happen to go to Santa's house. So you can do that either way. If you don't want to bring your list to Santa's house, you can just get your picture and you can mail your letter.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that tradition also.
Yeah. And then, so the only other things in December would be the Ugly Sweater Crawl. So this is new this year. It's $5 a ticket. Wear your ugly sweater. So National Ugly Sweater Day is, I think, I don't know, the 17th or 19th or something like that. But we're doing it on the 14th. It's a Thursday. And we're actually going to do it all day. So there's some people that don't always get to everybody when we only do it from like 4 to 8. So the stores are like, well, just have them, they can buy their ticket and they can do it all day. Yeah. So there's going to be a bingo card, and you'll get your bingo card marked off, and you can draw enter your card for a prize basket. We're going to have 2 prizes. So if you get a blackout, you'll enter into one. If you just get a bingo, you'll enter into a different one. So obviously the bigger prize is going to be for the blackout, because we love it when you go to all of the participating stores, but we know that's not always possible. So,
where do people get their tickets for that?
Main Street.
Okay.
So you can get them online.
Okay.
And then you'll just pick up your bingo card. And
that sounds fun.
You can also get them the day of. You don't have to get them in advance. So we'll be set up. I haven't decided where I'm set up yet.
Stay tuned.
Somewhere selling tickets for the day.
Probably depends on the weather.
Well, I'm going to be inside. So probably somewhere with a drink. But so the crawl is going to be fun. They're going to have drink samples while you shop everywhere. Wine, fun drinks, holiday drinks. The first 150, this is sponsored by Thrivent Financial, Maddie Widmer. So we're getting these round light up tumblers, and the first 150 that come get a tumbler with their ticket. Cool. So yeah, that's just kind of a fun extra
first
thing.
150 that buy the ticket?
Nope, that come.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have to keep track of who bought a ticket and then hold their tumbler. So
yeah,
first 150 that come.
That complete their card?
Nope, just come.
Just come. See you.
Come
wherever
see me.
you're at.
Yep.
Got it.
Get a tumbler.
Okay. Do you have a good ugly sweater to wear that day? You have one picked out?
Yet. I I don't even remember what I wore last year because we did this last year. I think I just grabbed one from Goodwill and called it good.
When my grandma passed away, I inherited all of her Christmas sweaters, and they are the gift that keeps on giving. I have a tote in my basement full of these sweaters, and it is wonderful.
Do you
and
feel bad though? Like, this is ugly. Like,
well, kind of, but I'm kind of like, I feel like my grandma would appreciate that I'm using these and I'm enjoying it, you know? And so like every Christmas I'll like go down and my friends will call me. They'll be like, hey Diana, can we borrow an ugly sweater? I'm like, I've got a ton.
Pass them out, get your $5 ticket, and get your ugly sweater on.
All right,
so,
sounds good. I'm ready.
That's the 14th. And then the stores will be open Saturday, December 23rd. So Christmas Eve is on a Sunday, so they're not doing Christmas Eve hours, obviously, but they will be open that Saturday, right before Christmas Eve and Christmas. So if you need any last minute gifts, fellas, looking at you, the stores will be open their regular hours on Saturday, the 23rd. So
awesome. Yeah. All kinds of exciting things going on. What's your favorite event out of all of them? Is there like one
I
that's
love the
super
trees.
fun?
I don't love putting them up, but I love the trees.
They look so great when they're up, and they have such a cool meaning behind each one of them.
Yeah.
So
we had somebody told us a story. Somebody that lives downtown saw a couple families came and had Christmas like dinner with their tree because they're in memory of someone very special, and so they came and had like a little meal on the square with their tree, and I just thought that was really neat. So
that is really neat.
Yeah, I love those. But I'm really excited for the ugly sweater crawl.
Yeah, that's fun. And I like that it's all day and it's like not that expensive, but it's just like something fun, a good way to get out and shop. So are your Christmas decorations up yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I did take Halloween down, but I still have fall stuff out. Well, there might still be a skeleton on a window somewhere, but mostly the Halloween stuff is boxed up. The fall stuff's still out. I'm not ready to... I am ready. Like, I want to have it out, but I'm not ready to do it.
Yeah, I think the weather is toying with me. I'm good with the weather. I love it, but I'm like, I feel like it's still fall.
Yeah.
But I pulled in the driveway last night, and I'm like, well, I should probably throw out my dead mums and put away the sign that says harvest and the pumpkins that are rotting and all of the things.
We still have our jack-o'-lanterns outside.
But I'll probably wait another week or two to put in my Christmas stuff. So.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Camille's usually my deciding factor.
Yes.
Like, I'm ready for it. I'm like, all right, fine.
All right, we'll do it. Alex, first year in your own apartment. Do you have Christmas decorations? Are you going to decorate?
No.
No decorations?
No. My girlfriend said I need to get a tree, but I was like, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. If you get a tree, we have some leftover decorations you can have.
Okay.
There you go. Sam will hook you up. Are you a last minute gift giver or?
Yeah.
So when Sam mentioned the 23rd, that was like you were like writing it down in your calendar?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel like I try to shop ahead, but then at the last minute, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I forgot the Sunday school teacher and I forgot this teacher and I forgot this.
It is the teachers. I'm like, oh yeah.
And you start remembering all of these special people in your life and then you're out trying to buy gifts. So that's
like
nice
you get
to
the
know.
families all checked off.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah.
The little details. Yeah. No matter how many lists I make, it always comes back to that. So, all right. Well, thanks for joining us today. Lots of exciting things going on. I assume if people want to stay up to date with more details on the information, visit your website, check out the postcard, Facebook.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All the things. Or ask you a million questions when they see you out and about.
That's fine too.
Okay. Sounds good. A couple national days today.
National Cappuccino Day.
Ooh.
And National
Radiography Day.
Radiography Day.
I'm not exactly sure what that is. Should have looked that up ahead of time. Do you know, Sam? Radiography Day?
In radiology department, I would guess.
Okay.
Imaging.
Okay. Imaging of some sort. Cappuccino. That sounds lovely. I should have started the day with a cappuccino, but I just had regular coffee.
Discovery of the X-ray. That's what it marks.
Okay.
So.
Radiography. Very good. All right. Celebrity birthday game.
Oh, man.
You ready?
I have not been doing
You like a champion at this?
I think I beat Tim last time.
I feel like you're on the show enough. You should be a champion at this.
I maybe should be, but and it's astounding how many of the people I don't know.
I know. I'm always excited when I know like one or two on the list, and I think I know maybe like 2 or 3 today. So if I do, you probably do too.
First one, Demi Moore.
Okay, well I know who that is.
So let's go. I'm gonna go 56.
I'm gonna say 60.
61.
Yes. Nice, Sam. I knew she was older than Ashton Kutcher, but I didn't know how much older.
I was like, I feel like she was like mid 50s when they were together.
Yeah, yeah, that was good. All right, 1-0 lead.
Ozzy Osbourne's son, Jack Osbourne. He was in their TV show they had.
All right, I'll go 44.
46.
Question mark?
38.
38. No points.
Next one. Stanley Tucci.
Oh, I love Stanley Tucci. I don't know how old he is though.
67.
I'm gonna say 70.
63.
Oh man,
Man,
Those are way
sorry,
off.
Gets
Stanley.
too high.
Last one, everybody knows.
All right, Sam's
Gordon
1-0 going into Gordon Ramsay. I'm so bad at guessing ages.
He's got a really wrinkly face.
I know he does. 50. Just gonna go straight up 50.
I'm gonna say 52.
57.
Wow.
Just one.
All right,
one point
one-
win.
1 point.
1-0 win. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've
nasty.
gotten skunked. Alex, are you keeping like records here on Washington Live? I mean,
Just for Tim,
No.
I think.
that's a pretty
Only Tim's right now,
only Tim.
which I haven't updated him forever. So
Yeah,
I beat
dang.
him
Outdated.
last time, so I am 2 in a row.
Nice work.
Pretty sure I beat him.
I feel like my new move is going to be let the guest lead with the guess,
you should.
and then I'll follow suit, either a few older, a few younger.
Yeah.
In case
I always
they
feel
in
bad
case
when I
they
do like
maybe know.
one. It's like the Price is Right thing.
Well, I felt like I was leading you astray because I'd guess and then we'd both be wrong, except for that first one.
I'll blame you.
First one you nailed. Yes, blame me.
All right.
So, all right. Thanks again for joining us, and I
for
hope the
having me.
weather holds for you except for all of the events.
Yes.
Although, if it's going to get cold, I would take a foot of snow. There, I said it. I love snow.
I
Love
don't
it.
mind it like on Christmas,
Only on Christmas.
just for Christmas.
My thing is like if it's going to be cold, let's be
Might as well
pretty
be
and
pretty.
cold. Yeah. So, do you like snow, Alex?
I do like snow.
That surprises me.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, probably not when I have to drive
Yeah.
places, because then you have to, like, the other day I went out to my car and I had to like scrape it and I was like, I hate this.
That is pretty terrible.
It sucks.
And honestly, because you live so close to work, you have no excuse to miss work, like ever.
Yeah.
Unless you're sick. Like you
Yeah.
can't be like, I can't make it in, and be like, actually you can. You live 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that sucks.
should have thought that one through. Just kidding. All right. Thanks for joining us today on Washington Live. I hope you have a great Wednesday.